going to show you what's inside our trailer and some tips of how to arrange stuff in the trailer and do some safe stuff inside the trailer too. When you go camping and if you have a trailer, you can see this. Come on guys, let's go. Our trailer is Trail Cruiser. So if you see, this trailer is not very big, but it's so light and it's so spacious inside. That's why we like this one. And then we have solar panel at the back. So we'll show you how Gavin put up the solar panel here. This is our solar panel. This is a bike rack. So instead of putting it in the roof, we just put it here so we can check the voltage here, if it's charging or no. He hooked up it here. He used this bungee cord. And this place is so windy for the past days, and this is so strong. As you can see, it doesn't move. Even with the wind, it doesn't move. It's really safe. And then if we go out somewhere during the day, we just leave it here and it's charging. And then when we're done camping, we'll just take it off and put it under the storage here. We have a storage under this here. This door will open and then we'll put the solar panel. Oh yeah, let's go inside guys. Welcome to our trailer. And so let's start here. This is our dining table. Under this chair, we have a storage here. We don't put too much in here, but like we have stuff in here. We have drinks, stuff that we don't use very much. This is our what you call
life jackets.
Life jacket. If we go canoeing, we just have to make sure that this is safe here, that they're not moving around because there is a wire here. Yeah, they're all good. They're just light stuff to put into there. That's the first storage there. Actually, we like this trailer because it's so comfortable and it has a lot of space like inside. So, under there, there's also a storage, but we don't put anything. We just leave it empty because we don't want to bring a lot of stuff when we camp, like heavy to tow. And then here, I put my storage here. Some stuff for like food. I put it in the bin. Like they are like not moving around, so they're organized. So over there I put some bags, garbage bags, and some plates and extra container, and these clips. This is really good, these clips. And then this one, like chips, whatever food. And then here, potatoes and other stuff. And then here, noodles, some other canned goods. So you have to make sure that these are like, there's no space between them, so when we tow the trailer, they don't move around, so they are safe. So that's it. And then up top here, I like this one because it's not a big cabinet, but I bought this one in Dollarama. This container is really cool. I just like to organize my stuff here. So I always put labels. So this is coffee and tea stuffs. It's so easy. You can just like pull it out. And then this stuff here, we have one here. This is just like stuff, Gavin stuff, like lighters, flashlights, bungee cords. So we put it in the end here because we don't use that very much. We put this here so it's easy to grab. So see, it fits perfectly. It doesn't move to when we just have to put the liner here. So containers doesn't move. So and then the next one here. This is the bread and jams. We just put it here so it's easy to like grab. And then this one here is like empty. So what I do is like in between them so it doesn't move when we travel. I put the paper towel in between them so it doesn't move anymore. Like it's like that. This is the one that holding them moving. And then the reason why I doesn't put like another container in between them, because like it's hard to get. You can still put if you want, but like this one is so easy to grab. And if there is another container there, if you want that one, then you have to grab this out and then grab the other one. So I'd rather like put it like that. And then this one, so this one is empty too, so I just put this one, but this is the spot for my speaker and stuff. So I put this one here. This is for my speaker. I put this here in between of this two. I can move that over there and then put it here so they don't move anymore. This one is my spices. So as you can see, I'll label them spices. And then for the spices, I just like put them in a small container. Like for this one, garlic powder. So I just like to organize stuff. Lemon pepper, I just bought this stuff that like I used most of the time. Salt, and then black pepper. So you just like buy the small, and then this is like vinegar. Just put this in the container. This is a milk to go, so I use this container for like vinegar. You don't have to bring a big container, you know, you don't like stay long in the campground. And then this is my oil, cooking stuff, and soy sauce. So these are like the basic stuff that I always use for cooking. So I just like put this here. And then if you want sugar, so I just put in the Ziploc and put in a small container. You don't have to bring a lot, you know. So yeah, that's how I organize it. And then put it in one container. And these are all my spices, and I put it here. Okay, so, and then this space here, this is where we put the stuff, like these two bags here. I always bring this if we travel, so easy for me to grab. So I'll just put it here because like we use this every day if we go somewhere during our trip. So I just put this in front of the truck so it's easy. And then our speaker, our sounds, and some candies, butter, and salt and pepper. So if you have like a cool container for camping a salt and pepper, this is the best. It's just like small one and easy to carry. So I like this one. This is one of my favorite
what
stuff.
What are those ones for?
Oh, this is the flushable wipes. Like this is important if you go camping, especially right now that there's like COVID pandemic thing. And this is flushable. I always use that flushable wet wipes because that's like safer to clean, you know.
Yes.
And then
okay,
this is our kitchen. This is our sink. I like this sink because like there's two. Can wash here and put the stuff here after we washed. And then this one, this is our daily cups to use. I normally put that under there, but this is a chopping board at the same time. A cover here when we travel. Actually, this doesn't move. This is really stable here. Doesn't like move when we travel. So this is really handy. And then here, our kitchen stuff. Of course, hand sanitizer. We need that for all the time. And then this is cool too. You have to get this like camp soap container. It's small, but like this is enough for 3 weeks, 1 month even. It's really good for camping. It's so handy. And then yeah, sponge. What I do with the sponge, I just cut it half to put it in here. So all the small stuff. And then here, this is our stereo, but we don't use it very much because we have like our own music. Here we have also a cabinet here. So we just put it here, this one, but beside this guy, because like we don't want this to move around to when we travel. So beside that one, we have this like here that makes them not move. And then I put this one here, the kettle too. This one will not like keep dancing around here. So we have to make sure that all the cabinets are not like moving, so they won't be hurt or what do you call that one?
Well, damaged.
Damaged, yeah, that's the right
Bouncing
term.
around. Everything should be secured when you're driving because sometimes you hit bumps and potholes and even your cabinets can fly open and So
Yeah.
we have a trick for that too. We can
And
show
then
you.
this trailer too, we have a clock. I can't believe like how this clock is so stable. What do you call that one?
Well, it doesn't jiggle because it's got a little thing you turn and to push it on, and it clicks, and then it's not moving. So
Yep.
came with the trailer.
Moving on here, this is where we put our paper towels, and this is some of the lids of the container there, and then we have this towels for cleaning up, and then our garbage bag we always put also in container, and then aluminum foil, whatever we can put here, like extra stuff like paper bag, ziploc, we put it here. Everything is here. And then this is our stove. This is our like monitor for the water. This is how we check the water. The tank, the holding tank, black tank, and the gray tank, and then the fresh water, and then the battery. Our battery is good, but it's charging over there. We're good. And then yeah, all the control is here. And then we have our stove here. Like, yeah, I show you how we open it. Put it to light and spark. There you go. But every time we use the this is our tip. Every time we use the stove inside, we always have to open the window and turn on the fan. Only because there is like propane smell, and there is propane inside, so you won't smell propane inside, and at the same time it's safer to.
We don't use the fan here. This one here is the fan over the stove. It's noisy and it doesn't really work that good, so we just don't use this one. You can hear it. It's a bit noisy.
Yeah. And we have also an oven here, but we never use that one. We don't use that one. Actually, this cabinet here, this is the microwave. There is a microwave here. Since we don't use the microwave, so we remove it. We just leave it in the house and use this as a container because we don't use the microwave. We don't need that one. And then here, down here, this is all our stuff here for dining. So we have it here. So tips, if you go camping, you can always buy the small stuff, knife, small scissor, small barbecue brush, and then peeler. You can always, and then we have a wine glass too. You can always buy the small stuff in Dollarama. It's like they have everything there, and this is good for camping, you know, just the small stuff. So this is our cutlery, and then here is our plates and cups. So this is what we use for wine. It's plastic. This is in Costco. This is really handy too. You don't have to bring wine glass. You can use this one as your wine glass, and they're like good to use. And then so yeah, so our plates, we also have a paper plates over there, like in case we have visitors. So we have paper plates and disposable spoons and knife, but we always use this all the time because we feel like, you know, we're home. And so my stuff here, pen and everything, I just bring one of this, and then barbecue thong.
And just a tip, if you want toast when you're camping and you don't have a toaster, you can make toast in about 30 seconds on a no-stick frying pan, and it's just as good, if not better. So that's how we have toast.
Right. And then this, I always bring this one too. This is where I put my other pan. I always bring this because for washing dishes, if ever like I want to wash dishes outside. Sometimes I wash here if we have what do you call that one? Hookups.
Yeah,
Water supply. But if we don't have, and then we stay longer in a campsite time, we are staying here 5 days, so I better wash outside, and I use this one.
Yeah, and we're still good with water. We only have one more day of showers, and tomorrow we check out, and we're good. So we've made it 5 days.
And in here, I always put container for everything. So this one, I just bought this in dollar store. It's so handy. Put water. You can put water or whatever drinks you have. So I put Gatorade because we're out of water. All the water is in the fridge now. And this one is the stuff for cleaning, like cleaning the toilet and spray. And then the gloves for Gavin.
dump station.
Dump station. And then since there is a space here, I just put my shoes in the bag and then put it here so they don't move around, so it doesn't like hit anything or damage anything. It is really important that you put stuff in between with both stuff too, so they don't move around.
Yeah, and that's one thing, that if you own a trailer, there's two things that cause you grief when you're trying to have a vacation. One of them is electrical problems on your trailer, and the other is water leaks. And if you've got stuff moving around, hitting wiring and bumping on the plumbing, you can end up with a leak, and that's no fun. So take care.
And then this bungee cord, this is we use this a lot because, like, say for example this one, we always, they don't like really, they're strong, but we just want to make sure that they don't open, because when we traveled before to Alaska, there is a lot of bumpy road over there. So some of our cabinets, like even if they're tight, they still opens. We learned from that, so we always use bungee cord here when we travel. They are like strong.
And the ones that really tend to open are these big ones here. So we have a trick. We have a trick for that we can show. And again, it's these great little bungee cords. And put a knot in them because they're a little too long, but I'll show you what we do here. If you come around here and look at this little clip that the door catches on, you just put this bungee on that, then you close it, and then you snap that over the handle, and there you go, and then that won't open. So that's a handy thing, because doors always open when you're traveling if you hit bumps. So
and so this is our this cabinet here, supposed to be like if you want to hang clothes or whatever there, you can hang over there, but we just put this one here because we don't normally hang clothes. Like, we just put this towels and everything. So we buy this one and then we put our towels here, and then on the side we put this stuff if we eat outside. I don't know what to call this one.
And we got little pockets so you can put, you know, if you want to put other stuff in there, like whatever, you got places to put it. So
our kitchen, like towels, whatever we have for the kitchen, we put it there. And then this is our clothes cabinet. This is more of the empty spot here, because if we go out and we have jackets and we just dump it here, easy to grab and put it there. Our jackets and everything. And so this is our fridge. So the same thing in the fridge, you have to make sure that everything will not move. We cannot put something like that, because when we travel, this one will move. So I have to make sure that everything is like there is something in between them. This is the egg, and then like this one, I put water because this is so easy to put, so they don't move around. And then here, I will do something like I put something here like Gatorade or whatever, water when we travel. But right now, because we're not traveling, so I just keep it like that. So that's our fridge, and then we have this one too. This is nice fridge too. I like it one. I like this one. And then the freezer, it's big too. So we like, And then in the freezer too, I always also put like containers, because I don't want to have leak of whatever food that I put in here. And then what I do is, like, before I go camping, when I prepare the food, I always put it in the Ziploc. Steak, let's say for example steak. So I put it to steak in the Ziploc, freeze it, and then that's our dinner. So chicken wings, I just count how many chicken wings that we need. And then this is 15 chicken wings. This one dinner. If you have family, then you can just count and then put it in a Ziploc, so it's safer for the freezer. You know, it doesn't leak, doesn't make any problem. It doesn't start any problem.
Josephine is the logistical supervisor when it comes to all these preparations. I'm the mechanical repair guy. That's all I do.
Yeah, he's always the repairing and outside and preparing everything, like stove and everything. And then I'm the inside one, because I want like everything is organized.
A home, make it a home.
Yeah, and I want everything organized. So this is our charging station here. So we always charge phone and everything here, and then we have to make sure that if we are not charging, we have to pull that out so it doesn't use like battery. Unless if you have power or hookups, that's not a problem. But if you don't have like power or hookups in your campsite, you have to make sure that you're not using too much battery, because even if it's not charging, if you put it on, it's still like using battery.
Yeah.
And then now it's our bed. This is our bed. This is a comfy bed actually. We like this bed, and then we just bring like the real comforter thing from the house. We don't.
Yeah.
We have extra. We always have extra for the trailer, so we feel like home, you know. And then this bed. That's why we like this trailer too, because we like the setup like this, that the bed is away from the door. We have privacy, and then
We can move this guy over here.
if somebody wants to have a nap in the afternoon, you can close this one. If Gavin wants to have a nap, you can close this one, and then I can play music over there, so it doesn't bother him. At night, or even during the day, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Can
Do you
you
reach?
Yeah. So
There you
this
go.
one, we like this light. This is a big light, but this is what I like. Yeah, that's really cool.
And if you want to relax,
If you want to relax
You
and
can
feel
put-
like cozy.
you can put these outside. We got these at just a thrift store, and
Yeah.
but they're nice and LEDs, so they last a long time. Just take AA batteries.
Yeah, that's really cool. And then so we have our cabinet here. So Gavin's stuff. It's a big cabinet. And then most of my clothes is here. This is my stuff here. It's big too. That's my cabinet. And then our two stuffy here.
Mascots.
So we always keep this here all the time. Gavin bought this for me, so we always keep that. And then this is our control for our furnace here. And then this one, Gavin bought this one because this one we don't have light here except for the one in the ceiling there. And then sometimes if you want to have light here, so he installed this one here. So you just press to dim, off. So it's so handy. So that's cool. So I think that's pretty much about it on our trailer.
You want to show the
Lights are here. Oh, one
bathroom?
thing. Oh yeah, forgot. Bathroom. So this is the bathroom. The bathroom is so spacious too in this trailer. That's why we like this one, because it looks small outside, but it's so spacious inside. This is the second one to the Bigfoot. We really like Bigfoot, but we like this one too. So this one has also like a cabinet here, but we don't use it. Like,
that one likes to open up, and sometimes stuff falls out, so that's
yeah.
okay.
So this is where I use my everything. So we brush our teeth here, and then we have a cabinet here too, where we put our toilet paper. We don't put too much here because like we want the wiring to be safe. So our toilet, and then towel hang-ups. This is our shower.
Yeah.
And then I recommend to use this is not a sponsor, but try this Dove mango butter, almond mango butter. Oh, this is so good to use. I recommend this. This is not a sponsor, but Dove.
It smells good.
It smells good and moisturized. And then one tip also, if you are not using the shower, you put the curtain open like that, so it will dry up your shower curtain and it doesn't create mold. So we always like that if we are not using this one, especially after you use it.
Yeah, and one other thing that we've done is we put these vent covers. So there's a big vent cover right over top of the normal cover, and that allows you to leave your vent open even when you're driving, and it keeps everything dry and the air circulates good. So, and it protects your vent too from the wind. So we've got them on both.
Yeah, and then so this another thing that we like on this trailer is that they have this
CO2 detector.
CO2 detector
Yeah.
for the gas, because you know, it's important if you have a trailer to detect if there is gas inside
It also
for
has
safety. Carbon monoxide.
Yeah, and it also down here it has a propane detector. So that flashes to tell you that it's working. You can just see the little green flashing light that comes on occasionally. But the importance of that is if you have a leak in your propane, propane's heavier than air, so it goes down to the floor, and this will send an alarm and give you an alarm if you have a propane leak.
So and this is our propane switch.
For the hot water tank.
Hot water tank.
The other trailer we had, you had to light everything manually, but this is sort of, you're spoiled. You just turn a switch and it lights. And with the fridge, the same thing. You turn a switch and it lights.
Yeah, but actually, Gavin likes the manual one because it's easy to fix if there is a problem compared to the
if the electronic one fails, you're kind of stuck. But so that's okay.
He likes more on the manual thing. And then another important thing too, if you have a trailer, is you must have a fire extinguisher. Like this one, it's installed already, but the Bigfoot that we have before, we don't have that one. So Gavin put fire extinguisher here, a small one. So this one is installed already. And then to make sure that this is safe, Gavin also used the bungee cord to hold this. So he double...
Yeah, you want a video? And I'll just show him how easy it is to pop up. Yeah, so this one, if you don't have this on here, this could fall out. Yeah. So we just put this on here, but if you do have a fire, it's this quick. And then boom, pull a pin and shoot. So it's very quick. But if you just put this on like this, it isn't really strong enough if you hit a bump. So that's why we just put this guy in. Again, it's these little bungee cords. They are so handy.
Yeah, so
highly recommend.
Some trailer doesn't have this fire extinguisher. So before our old trailer, we bought in Canadian Tire. They're cheap, and then we just installed it here. And then another thing, this one, I like this one Gavin installed because he's the one, the fixer guy, right? So he installed this one because we always bring broom all the time. So explain how you...
Yeah, so this is just those little spring clips to hold the broom. But the thing about this cabinet is it's hollow, except in a couple of places there's solid frame. So if you're going to screw it in, make sure you screw it into the solid frame. These ones, this is solid wood that's holding these shelves. So I lined up the screw holes so that I'm screwing into solid wood. And down below, previously someone had put something there and they screwed into the wrong and they missed it. So let's just make sure that, everything is screwed into solid wood and not into panel board.
Yeah, that is really handy. We always use broom all the time. We always want to clean the trailer. And then this one is...
Smoke detector.
Smoke detector. So
yeah, CO2, carbon monoxide, and propane detector. So it's very safe.
This is for the TV antenna here, but we don't need TV here, so... We
redid the rubber roof on this, so we took a rubber roof, resurfaced it, and I just removed the TV antenna when I did that because it's just one more thing to flop around. And so, I mean, if you're bored, you can do this and play with it, but it doesn't do anything. So.
Yeah, we like this trailer. Bigfoot, we like the Bigfoot, but we like this too.
Yeah, the Bigfoot is good, but we need to get a bigger one. The big one, the 21-foot Bigfoot would be the one, but it's much more expensive than this, and this is cheap, but hey, it does the job. We like it.
Yeah, we like how the layout. So that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching, and hope you will subscribe, comment below, and share my video. I'll see you on my next video, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.